So, in my part one, I spoke about the introduction of this presentation and why Dubai. I answered a lot of, I think, myths and questions and facts and figures around that. And now I want to discuss with you in the same, it's a continuation of the same, this thing. And I want to discuss with you two factors which I could not cover and I forgot to cover in part one. But I wanted to say when it comes to tax policies and environment friendly policy, I feel there are two things that as a foreign owner, when I was researching about Dubai and before I moved there, I wanted to understand. And that is when people say that your currency is safe when you invest here or when you're invested in Dubai. And how is that? Because I wanted to understand that entire concept and in simple terms. Let's just not go very deep and be the master economist here. Let's just say that if your currency is pegged with US dollar, that means 1 USD is equal to 3.67 AUD. And that means that it is not going to change significantly even no matter what happens in the global currency market. Like today, we know the currency of so many countries are going down because US dollar is the counting figure, and against that, and right proportional to that is being your AED is being pegged. So that means a stable environment, economic environment, stable currency, stable purchasing power, and stable your money is kind of, it's like secured. You've invested, you put here, and whenever you want to get it back. See, that is the exit is very important from any investment, any strategy. I feel any business, the exit plan should be there. As a lawyer, I say in your contracts also, your exit plan should be before even your entry plan, because exit is very important. Be it your partnerships, anything, exit plan is very important. And if my exit plan is tomorrow to exit the city, XY for XYZ reason, for me to move back to Canada or whatever reason, I would say that my exit plan needs to get me the same money or at least the better version, at least not less. When it comes to the currency that I've put in, so that is the good thing about Dubai economy is that it is pegged with the USD. And second thing that I feel is because it is pegged, of course, it leads to low inflation. And low inflation for business owners means good financial forecast, good financial planning, because you can understand and foresee your operational cost. You see, if you can't do that by that time, if you can't foresee your operational cost, you lose on to so many business opportunities that you could have taken, or business ups and downs that you are not prepared for. So it's very important as a business owner myself, and as something that I have engineered and broken down the pattern. I have seen that this currency pegging is very important, and if somebody is telling you this is a good factor, it's actually a very, very, very strong factor to secure your money and to safeguard your investment. Now let's get into Dubai's flourishing sector. Of course, I don't discuss about all the sectors, but primarily these four mainstream sectors that I talk about is because I feel that they have made people they have given good returns to people in terms of business ownerships. So finance and fintech is of course one of the most vibrant sector right now, also thriving in the Dubai city in UAE. The city has established itself as a regional hub for investment, asset management. A lot of wealthy families have moved to Dubai in recent years, and because of that, the wealth management, the family law offices, every free zone of every corporate jurisdiction is opening up. Why? Because there are a lot of immigration of these people, and of course there are innovative financial services, like a lot of property developers are coming with their own financial property ownership platforms. Then banking is coming into, a lot of fintech is coming, so you can be your bank, there are a number of things that are happening here, and so many big banks are also having their now bases in Dubai for the Middle East. Logistics and transportation has always been one of the major source of income for so many people here in Dubai, because of course the world's biggest man-made port is here, as you know, and it's also home to the world's busiest international port, which is the Jebel Ali port, and a rapidly expanding network of road, railways, free trade zones, which we are going to discuss in the future slides. So the city is now located and situated from the beginning, but city is now capitalizing that to such an extent that it is covering a huge businesses coming to the cargo and shipping and logistic and transportation industry. Also, the Dubai as a city is also a re-exporting hub. A lot of people re-export. Of course, in my next episodes, I'm going to deep down into the kind of business you can do here, what is good for traders, what is good for manufacturers, what is good for industrialists. So all those things I'm going to cover. Stay tuned. There's so much to say, but I can't cover that all in one presentation. So tourism and hospitality, of course, it's one of the, you think of Dubai and you think of tourism, they just go hand in hand with foreign. Right now it's winters here, and so many people have come here. You can actually see the hustle and bustle, and very good cultural offerings, cultural events are happening, and it's just amazing to be here with world class facilities, people who can afford, with luxury lifestyles, with luxury hotels, top notch, you think it. And but it's not like it's only for the luxurious luxury class of people. It's also for every bracket. Even if you are a middle class person wanting to explore a foreign city, I feel Dubai has something for everybody to offer. You just need to go to the right person to get you that. And without even thinking, when you think about investment and property across the globe, Dubai is still a new market, but giving comparison to world's top city. And with that, in terms of real estate, a lot of other things are coming. Like I see so many people getting into Airbnbs, short-term rentals, Dubai properties for flipping and investments, for construction. So many people are coming here. Of course, it's not easy as I may sound today. It's not that easy. There are a lot of things for a business owner to look into, and that we deep dive only once we get into the particular, understand the particular mindset, investment, etc. of a client, and then tailor-made solution is very important for us. But for me, very important to impart knowledge, and that is the whole concept of giving this presentation here, is that you need to focus on stay restricted to the sector your skill set is, and because there's a lot of things happening. Don't get into FOMO. Your sector is very important for you. You lose onto a lot of money also if you don't use it wisely and rightly. So have that platform, but it is a very good international hub for you to launch the business. Dubai is one of the most global shipping index of Dubai is very high. Maritime index is very high because it's a powerhouse of maritime trade, just because of the strategic location and how it has also capitalized on that location with its policy and international commerce. These are the three top reasons. It's a global trade hub and there's diversified economy. So there's believing in all these three reasons. With the help of these three reasons, Dubai has established itself as an international maritime hub. And as I said, Dubai is a very big re-exporting hub, and this is what I've also noted here. It diversified trade portfolio is also very diversified in terms of trading. It ranges of goods, so they can cater to oil, gas. They have the best cargoes and shipments to take out or import, export, re-import, all those kind of all the kind of products, even when they have a short shell life or anything like that. So you can see the kind of port trade that is happening. Jebel Ali port being one of the oldest and one of the busiest port, is also home to Jebel Ali Free Zone, where a lot of companies have opened. So we'll get into more details when we get into the Jebel Ali Free Zone Authority. But the lot of trading companies open there, a lot of business logistic companies open there, and they also get their warehouses to store. So there are plenty of business activity happening around that area, and that's its Dubai South. So these are some of the big names in the Dubai trade maritime ecosystem. They've already as in any other sector, they have evolved in this sector as well, and is nurturing skilled workforce. They're harnessing cutting edge technologies like blockchain, AI to streamline maritime logistics, which is very important. And if you are in the maritime industry, you will understand that this industry needed a lot of reforms in terms of growth, because nobody was looking at it, and Dubai is. They are also implementing progressive regulations for the businesses to grow. And without the regulation, it becomes very difficult. Ease of doing business is not there, but because they are doing it, so adoption to that is very fast. So they adopt to change very quickly, which is a very good thing. As I said, it's the heart of global trade. It's one of the largest and busiest ports in the world, which has handled millions of containers. Dubai is always in the news for different achievements and different kind of positive news. You will just whenever it's funny when you read about Dubai, or when you open the morning email newsletter that I've subscribed to so many, and they always have such positive, like when you get up, you're happy in the city because the city is growing. So trade volume trends have also increased over the past year. In 2024, the projected one, just by the end now, it will release in December, $1.4 trillion, which is like huge. It's every year it's increasing, and this shows that the country is city is going to attract more global traders and investment. As I said, smart city development, all these are this presentation is for my own people, like for my own sales team and business team, to understand the Dubai's vision, because I say you have to understand the basics before you even try to convince anybody about moving to Dubai. You need to understand the basics, and according to me, these three factors again make Dubai what it is. Dubai still continues to rule the world with its infrastructure. Okay, so these three things also I wanted to touch base in this thing, because I think that they are also going to be in the future. It's a very essential part of the Dubai mobility economy and transportation and economy. And they're going to, of course, have a lot of investments pouring in from a lot of people and investors outside. This Dubai Metro, when it's expanding to the right. So I also feel that any investment you're doing, any business you are opening, you need to understand where the Dubai Metro is going to come, because a lot of population that is going to work, the workforce is going to come through Dubai Metro. It's very convenient for a lot of many people, and they travel through that. So even if, for example, I was looking for my office, I said that metro should be here. So that's why my metro map is very important. If you're making an investment in the future, you should see where it is going to come. I'm not saying just be on top or so close to metro, but just be in the proximity, so that at least people can walk from metro to office. So it makes all the sense. Etihad Rail is another concept, is another efficient transportation system coming in, and I feel it's gonna game change a lot of movement of freight and passengers both. So Etihad Rail is also, wherever it is coming and whatever economic activity it can bring in, you should look into that option. Al Maktoum International Airport is, of course, right now considering to be world's biggest airport. So you can imagine the entire area of Dubai South where this airport is coming close by. A lot of commercial activity is going to happen, because firstly the government is invested in it. Secondly, there are going to be a lot of sustainable and innovative things that are going to come up in this project. Thirdly, commercial activity, in the sense that all the people catering to the airport, even from the staff of the airlines, are going to have their businesses and they're going to work there. So commercially, a lot of people are investing there right now, not just on real estate, also in businesses. So business is very important when it comes to any aviation hub, and you can see its history. Wherever there's an aviation hub, there's so much of commercial activity, especially trade and logistic also. And the Jebel Ali port is not going to be far, so makes all the sense for. So all this is briefed. You will find this presentation in my description box, the link as well. And I wanted to give you just a key summary of the Day 33 agenda also, which is, by the way, being implemented very efficiently and very fast, I would say, in Dubai. And as somebody resident of Dubai, you can feel that it is transforming into and executing D33. And Dubai D33 is going to make it a global economic hub, diversifying economy. That means reducing reliance on oil, enhancing competitiveness and attract foreign investment, which they are doing beautifully well, create high quality jobs and develop local talent, which is again being done. Key takeaways of D33 is that they have to achieve 8.8 trillion in foreign trade volume. You won't believe that Dubai 2033 is not so close, but they have significantly achieved some of those numbers. Increasing contribution of digital economy 20%, transform Dubai into global leader in sustainability, because Dubai is very efficient in terms of climate conferences, taking part, taking initiatives, the Dubai Marathon that happens. The city is already working towards that, and that is also where your opportunity can lie into sustainability models, into sustainability buildings, sustainability construction firms. So there's so much going around sustainability. There's also 150 billion in foreign direct investment that they have to attract, which they are. I wanted to dedicate some slide to the leadership, the how they run the country like a company and work as a CEO model there. And that's about it. This was the end of my first presentation, and I hope you got a basic understanding of what Dubai and why Dubai. And in my next this thing, we go into setting up businesses in Dubai, so you'll understand that why I feel that business setup and business running. See, there are two things. One is migration, and the other thing is doing business. So many people I talk to as business owners, they want to understand the business graphs also, the commercial activity also, and what will they do when they move to a place. So many people I've helped to move to Canada as well, then they always used to ask me that, and still ask me that, Shireen, what can we do in Canada? And I'm like, I need to understand that place in order to guide somebody better. And this was it, guys. This was for you to understand. Hope you like it. Any questions that you might have about this presentation, put it out in the comment section. Anything you want me to improvise or you want me to include also, put it there in the comment section. Every feedback is welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and see you again in episode 2 of the Bizz Talk, wherein we are going to deep dive into the business company setup process. Thank you. I hope you had a thorough and comprehensive understanding of Dubai. You enjoyed it, and you did understand and absorb all that information. If you haven't already, then do subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to share a series of these episodes. Believe me, it's gonna be factually and in terms of economics of the country, it's gonna be very beautiful to understand for you. So you're gonna have a very good understanding of the entire presentation in different forms of episodes, so that you don't have to watch the entire thing. You can go and click on the right episode that just fits what you're searching for. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like the video, and if you have any questions, do put it out in the comment sections, or you can reach out to me. My link is in the description box. Thank you, and thanks for watching.